Right, everyone need to know this. Optogenetics is how they get you. The software of life, which is the hack of your body, use light, purple light, green light. Look at this. This is. I bet I ain't looked yet. There's a step down transformer in there that make it to like 6 volts, 9 volts. So a couple of volts go across each. This here is a MOSFET. MOSFETs are used to switch them frequencies on and off. Like that, really fast. Right? That have a gate driver. The gate driver go to the IC there. But look at this. See this say these are capacitors, but look how they're exactly 90 degrees out of phase. Now look, you'll see the 2 pins. The 2 pins there are used to beamform, so that by the frequency offset can beam. So that can hit you anywhere you want in your house. That way and that way. And then they can use them so they target you. This is why I keep getting targeted. I had 3 LED light bulbs go in a month, and I replaced them. And I got voltage coming down on the electric line on the lights, even when the electric is switched off. I'm getting like 2,000 volts on the line. This is this is how they're targeting people. And I know how to fix it. We can put a capacitor in a breach, get rid of this, join it over so that can't switch no more. Just put a capacitor there, so if they try and flick frequency, the capacitor will take it up and smooth it out. So you got to use a smoothing capacitor to smooth out the electric. So if they try and pulse it, your capacitor has got to smooth that pulse out and make it steady on a DC. So then you got like a DC. You ain't got PWM, pulse width modulation. This is what all the lampposts are doing. And this is why them things are on the top of the lampposts and they can target people. This is why I keep getting target and they fuck with me. Look at the pins there. These 2 pins can go and that make a beamform direct energy weapon. So everyone in their house is getting hit if they're like me with direct energy weapons from these lights. And that's why I had 3 go within a month. None of that is needed. None of it. None of all this is needed. None of what you just need a step down transformer, and you probably don't even need a capacitor. A step down transformer. These are diodes, which mean only DC AC. They rectify AC to DC. So these in themselves could be a bridge rectifier, because all you need is a bridge rectifier. But they could act as a bridge rectifier. So all you need is a step down transformer. This is why they're targeting people. And them pins there, 90 degrees out of phase, if you can see them. The yellow blocks, these blocks here, they are pins. Why do you need pins, do you think? Why do you know what? They're not a capacitor. These are pins protruding out because they're antennas to beamform 5G. And that's why there's getting voltage on the electric grid lines because of these. Because they're using them to target me. And that's why I keep getting targeted and all that ching with this flicking. You can't see LED lights flicker. You cannot see it. Because they flicker too fast for your eyes to see it. You can't see stages at 25 seconds. 25 milliseconds. 25 frames a second, yeah? Whatever that work out to. Your eyes can't see 25 frames a second. So if this bulb flickered at 25 frames a second, you'd just see a plain light. This can do down at nanoseconds for the nanotechnology. These can be millimeter wave 5G antennas, and that's all run on the grid. That's why I can get up to 2,000 volts on a ground on the lights, and then I get really high magnetic energy, and this is what's doing it. High magnetic energy, and this is how they're targeting me. And they're now installing new fucking wires going across where my room is, because every app on my phone is firewalled apart from a couple, so that they can't use. None of the spyware is working on my phone. So they're up the ante, and they've had to go and run cables to update all the phone line systems because I'm in an NHS hostel place. So now they're targeting me because all my ports and IP addresses are barred by default apart from the ones I want. So they use this. I had 3 LED bulbs go in a month. People couldn't deny it because they see the LED bulbs go. This is why. And this is why only me in the whole place had LED bulbs go. 2 in the ceiling and 1 in my lamp. In the course of a month. Well, everyone needs to see them pins. See them pins? Pin there, pin there. No need to be there. It's not a capacitor. That is not a capacitor where it says C4. That is beamforming antenna. I'm telling you. And this is a MOSFET for PWM. And this is how they're controlling. They can do that from satellite to your mains grid line, or your smart meter to your mains grid line. And then they can use this by packet dropping or anything onto the mains line. And then bam, they've got full control in your house. And this is why people are fucking dying because of this shit. So people need to know that. I'm making a police complaint today. I was going to do it anyway. And I thought optogenetics, I know because that's the software life hack. And I've known all the while. And this is why people are getting sick and dying. And this is why some people are getting targeted and saying I'm being targeted and other people don't. Because this is controlled to just target you. So anyone else in your house ain't getting targeted. Oh, so you're stupid. No, I am getting targeted. No, you're stupid. I'm alright. Well, it don't matter if you're alright. If you got cancer and I ain't, I'm alright. So you ain't got cancer. No, it's not true. This is how they're targeting people. This and smart meters. Get rid of your smart meter. Get these fucking LED bulbs used to a capacitor. So if they try and use flicker rate on and off, that don't work. Because the capacitor will smooth that current out. So that they're smooth. Even if they put flickers on the grid, spikes, that ain't got to make no difference. Because the light ain't got to flicker on and off. This is how they're controlling people. This is why people are full of filaments. And this is why all they keep doing is spraying everywhere the filaments and the Morgellons and all the rest of it. I've had to take this out. I knew they were getting me through the lights as well. But sometimes you don't want to look through knowing the truth. Sometimes it's best not to know the truth. And there it is. Them 2 pins there. 90 degrees out of phase. 4 pins. Beamform anywhere you are in your fucking house. As soon as you walk into the next room, the other one pick you up. Boom, 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 boom. Go out, another one pick you up. Boom, 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 boom. And then one part of your body's targeted always. So they can fucking suicide you with ease.